win, man. You've had plenty of victories at this point, but do you think that was your best performance to date?
Absolutely. It was definitely my quickest. He came out with a different plan than we had expected, and yeah. I memean, I felt great. I felt great on the feet, and my choke felt tight as soon as I had it. I felt great.
What did you think he was going to do?
A lot of his previous experience. Hard pressure. Has a wrestling background, and I knew that. I sent that body kick, and I jumped for his neck, but I also instantly felt nothing was touching the ground. So, I thought I was going for a ride. Thankfully, I wasn't, but, that's on me. But yeah, he was much more patient, and despite how short it might have seemed, he was much more patient than his previous fights.
When you got that choke in, you guys went round and round for a while, and you had it. You were working on it for a while there. Did you know that you had it? Did you feel pretty comfortable despite spinning and whatnot?
So I knew my grip was good, right? That's something that I use every single day, and everyone I train with knows I live in that position. And so once my grip was together, I was solid. It was just a matter of putting myself in a position where if it didn't work, I was safe. I didn't want to end up on bottom. I didn't want to end up with him in side control. I knew I needed to come up to that ending position where I won, just so in case it didn't work, I was safe from that point forward.
Is that a confidence booster at all that you can make those sort of adjustments? I mean, he did pretty much everything he could to try to escape what you were doing, and you still pulled it off.
Oh, absolutely. And he was doing all the right things. He was trying to jump all the right angles. He was making all the right decisions. I think I was just making better decisions in that aspect, with all disrespect or respect to him.
All right, we'll take a few more questions here. Jeff, go ahead.
Jeff Brennan from the Man in the Cage podcast. Lucas, congrats. Last time out, listen, a W is a W, but you didn't find the finish. You find the first round finish here. Was that important for you tonight to find that finish in this fight and make that extra little exclamation mark to everybody?
Yeah, having a finish is great. First round finish, I guess, is even better. It's absolutely my fastest. But I'm not worried about how it looks on my record, if it's a finish or a decision or whatever. I want a good performance, and I want a good performance for me. So I'm happy to come away with the win. Pretty much unharmed.
Thanks, Lucas.
Michelle.
Hey, how you doing, Lucas? Congrats on the great win.
Thank you, sir. Or ma'am. Oh my God. Maybe I got hit.
All right, yeah, a little bit. So tell me this. So what are you gonna do next? Since you got the win under your belt, what does the next week look like for you?
I didn't catch that very last part you just said. I'm sorry. Could you repeat that?
Okay, so you got the win. So what will you be doing for like the next week or two with the big win?
All right. Yeah. Sorry about that. Just recovering. I had a very long camp. This fight, this whole card was originally scheduled for much sooner. So I've been in training camp for a very long time, and I've managed to keep myself relatively healthy, but I've definitely had to deal with a handful of injuries and health concerns. So I'm definitely going to be taking the next week or two, eat some things that aren't on my diet, and just kind of enjoy myself before I get back into intense training again.
Dylan.
Hey there, Lucas. Appreciate you making some time. I was just curious because I'd seen some stories heading into this one where it was saying you were wanting more of an active schedule. You were just saying you want a bit of time to recover, but would you want a quick turnaround? I mean, you got a pretty quick victory tonight, so I imagine it could be facilitated.
I'm definitely healthy for a quick turnaround. I'm never opposed to it. I've been in camp since Thanksgiving. I've been on a very intense diet since the weekend of Thanksgiving. And so, I want to take a minute to let my body recover. I have quite a handful of injuries that I'm just kind of nursing. And I'm grateful to make it through the weekend, that it was so quick and relatively harmless. And I'm not opposed to a quick turnaround, but I would like a minute to just kind of get my body back up to where I'd like it to be a little more comfortable there.
Yeah, you got to savor a great win too. Appreciate the time, man.
Thank you, sir.
Last question here, Luke.
Hey, Lucas. Congratulations on the win.
Thank you.
Also, Luke from the Empire Universe podcast. Is this the way you saw the fight ending? And is it time for a ranked opponent?
It is a form of way I saw the fight ending. Chokes are a big thing of mine that I was happy to be able to get it off. I didn't expect it as quickly as I did, let alone the setup for it. I believe the whole transition, while I think I would need to watch it again, was definitely a little different from what I envisioned. Being ranked, yeah. Man, I'm not here to call out anyone or try and try and do anything crazy like that. I'm happy with a successful career as far as that goes, and just continuing to win fights, as opposed to a handful of people that have been telling me I should ask to be ranked. I prefer to move forward as humbly as possible and just continue refining what I'm working on.
Thanks for the time, Lucas. Congrats on the win.
Thank you, sir.